it's like this never-ending thing, because what's happening is Kylie Jenner is probably looking at somebody else and thinking, I wish I had those lips, I wish I had those hips, I wish I had that. But the most important thing is to just realize that you rock just the way that you are. You can't look like anybody else but you, and you shouldn't want to look like anybody else but you.
And welcome back to the Paige Show. Today I am joined with special guest, my friend, social media influencer, Jazmine Garcia.
Hi!
Welcome to my show.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited to have you on. It's been since day one. I'm like, I need to get Jazmine on my show. She's so fun and has like the best personality, and I always love chatting with you at events and things.
I know, we like connected pretty instantly. Like it was just like instant.
It was so funny. We met at an event, and so many people like aren't very friendly when you first meet them, especially at events in LA.
Yeah.
And we were like,
hi, I love you. Let's be friends and take pictures together.
We did. We had a full-on photo shoot
with Nikki. Shout out to you, Nikki.
Shout out to Nikki. You're next. Come on the show. More than welcome.
Yeah, she should.
But so I met you at this event. You're very into social media, fitness.
Yes.
How did fitness get you into social media?
I was originally working at a salon where I was really unhappy, and it wasn't because of the salon. The salon did nothing wrong, but I had gone to school for cosmetology.
Amazing.
And I wanted to be a makeup artist originally. Shout out to makeup artists over here.
Sarah.
Go Sarah. So I wanted to get into that, and I think that I started to realize that it wasn't my passion. It wasn't what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I basically started my YouTube channel. I had a beauty channel. I was doing makeup here and there, but it still wasn't really, like, I wasn't connecting enough, and that channel wasn't really going anywhere. I just felt very lost. And one day, one of my friends from beauty school started posting pictures of like her abs. And I was like,
I want a six-pack.
It was like a full-blown like six-pack, and I was like, whoa, Rhea, what is going on? And she's like, oh, I'm getting into bikini competitions. You should so look into it. Like, you have to get on this crazy diet. And I was like, sounds like a terrible idea, but let's do it. Let's do it. So I started getting into that, and my idea was that I was gonna document my fitness journey, and that was kind of what started it all. I was like, okay, I'm gonna show people how I'm going from like, you know, no muscle, no physical athleticism. Like I had no history with like sports or anything. So I was like, So I was like, this will be my way of showing people that. And I figured it would be relatable for a lot of people, because at the time there were only, I think, 3 female fitness YouTubers. Now there's like hundreds.
Yeah.
But
you were one of the first.
I was one of the first. And I was the first though that had no muscle or anything. All of them had already gotten to their like peak performance. So that's how it started. I just like slowly, I would get off of work, and I'd be there for like 40 hours a week, and I would come home and I would record my workouts, and I would throw them into a vlog, and then it just picked up really fast.
Amazing.
Faster than I would have ever thought. I didn't think anyone was gonna watch.
How fast did you see a growth from this?
I mean, I quit my job after maybe 6 months on YouTube.
No way.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, I wasn't like making a ton of money. At my salon, I was making like, you know, a couple $100s a month. It wasn't anything. I was commuting like an hour there, an hour back. And my mentality was, once my YouTube ad revenue equates to that salary that I'm making, which was like whatever, $700, I was like, I'll quit. Because at that point, why?
That's smart.
Yeah,
and then
why
you
wouldn't
can
I?
just commit to doing YouTube full time
and let the brand deals come and like focus on actually growing. Like, I had nothing to lose, so I just went in and I was like, so I quit.
Here's my letter of resignation.
You guys have been great, but I'm out. So
Beauty was fun and all, but
bye. Exactly. So I'd say, it was like 6 months, and then it started to, honestly, it was like a snowball effect after that, but a positive snowball, because normally when people say it was a snowball effect, it's
like negative. This is like positive.
Like rolling down, and it was like, oh, we got some speed and momentum, and then it like shot up, and everything was good after that.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I had no idea any of this.
Yeah, I had no idea. Did you know that Paige used to be a ballet dancer? I didn't know.
I hate the gym. All things gym, count me out. But ballet,
Love ballet.
dance, fun. That's my form of
I
exercise.
feel like, and you have such a ballerina body too. Like you're like skinny and you like,
Posture.
yeah, she's
funny.
a true ballerina.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you want to play a game?
Yes.
I think we should play a game.
Okay.
So I have this awesome bowl of questions that
Okay.
I'm going to give to you.
Oh gosh.
And you're going to have to answer as
All of them?
many of those
Oh, I
as
was
you
like-
can in 60 seconds.
Okay. Oh
and
gosh.
you can just, if you want to put the bowl here, and you can just throw them wherever.
Okay.
Get
Okay.
through as many as
Oh,
you
I'm
can.
excited.
I don't know our record. I think our record is like 10, maybe 8.
Watch me kill this.
Ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go.
On your mark, get set, go.
What's the most worn item in your wardrobe? These boots.
Cute. I love them.
Least favorite food. Oh, cauliflower. If you could change your name, what would you change it to? Sabrina. That's not true.
Sabrina.
It just was the first name that
She's
came
the
to
new
mind.
teenage witch.
When you're not working, what's one thing you love to do? Play video games.
Fortnite.
Favorite dance move? Kiki,
Do you love me? Are you riding?
Saying it from beside me. Yep.
Drake in my
Go-to
feelings.
karaoke song. Come on, Eileen, Dexy Midnight Runners.
Amazing.
Best habit.
Isn't that hard?
Yeah.
Because usually it's your worst habit. But
Oh.
this is your best one.
Loving my dogs. Weirdest
Yes.
hidden talent. Oh my god, this is really hard. Weirdest hidden talent. I can sing in the shower really badly. That's a good talent, right? If you could meet one person, who would it be? Selena Gomez.
Time.
Oh!
Selena Gomez, that's a good one.
Oh my god.
You did so many.
I
How
didn't-
many?
I didn't do
1,
that
2,
good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That might be tied or might beat our record.
Beat the record.
I think you beat
We're
the
gonna
record
go
today.
with- Do you see my stance? This
Today is
such
a
like-
monumental day. You beat the record
That was
of bold
hard.
questions.
In my mind, I was
Isn't
like,
that
I'm
hard?
100% gonna get like 20 questions.
Totally, because it seems so
That's
easy.
hard. Those
It's
are good
challenging.
questions.
All right, so you have over 400,000 followers on Instagram,
Yeah.
which is insane,
Yeah, it's
and an
pretty crazy.
insane amount on YouTube as well. You have a lot of girls, guys following you that might have body image issues.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to someone that maybe has low self-esteem due to body image?
Yes, so that's something that like I have struggled with and I continue to struggle with, but I've been trying to actually open up about it more because for a long time I didn't want to because of the fact that it felt sort of hypocritical to open up about body issues and talk about self-love when I wasn't feeling it. So I wanted to wait until I got to a point where I felt that way. But I would say the biggest thing is to realize that social media is huge now. We are all focused on people like Kylie Jenner and the Kardashians, and those are just the people that I'm always thinking of. And then obviously all of the fitness people out there on social media, but we get so caught up in comparing ourselves to them, and we always look at their picture, and I see it all the time on my pictures, on your pictures, on anybody's pictures, just like, I wish I looked like this.
Yeah.
Why can't I look like this? Why can't I be this person? And I'm guilty of doing that.
I'm guilty of doing
Right.
it too. I
Why
think
I want to
everyone
look like
is.
this person.
But then there's someone always looking at you being like, I want to look like that.
Exactly.
And like, it's
It's like this
ongoing
never-ending
comparison.
thing because
Yeah.
what's happening is Kylie Jenner is probably looking at somebody else and thinking, I wish I had those lips, I wish I had those hips, I
Exactly.
wish I had that. But the most important thing is to just realize that you rock just the way that you are. You can't look like
You're
anybody else
beautiful.
but you, and you shouldn't want to look like anybody else but you. And I think that's like been the biggest thing that I have been trying to spread. I actually did a video where I talked about like mental health on my channel, and in it I said we should start the hashtag, but it's way too long. Hashtag, I wish I looked like that person. Hashtag, oh wait I do. Hashtag, oh wait I am.
I think that's great.
It would never work. It's definitely not
But
convenient
it
for
has
typing
an-
on Instagram, but it's like a little this long. It just ends up taking up the entire caption.
But it has an amazing
But
message.
it's a good message.
Yeah.
It's just like, you don't need to compare yourself to other people. You can't look like anyone else but you, and you shouldn't want to. And, you know, there's always that question of like, people always say like, well, what if I want to get like lip enhancements? Or what if I want to like get Botox or do this to my body? And my biggest thing is obviously do whatever you want with your body, but before you do anything, make sure that you already love yourself at that stage. Because otherwise, it's just going to be this never-ending cycle of never being
Of, like fixing and
yeah, never being
and-
content with your natural features. So make sure, accept those features, accept the way that you look and the way that you are, and then whatever you decide to do from that point on is obviously entirely up to you.
I agree 100%. I couldn't have said it any better myself.
I've thought about this a lot. Like,
it's like the best answer ever. So now I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think social media is bringing awareness to self-love and body image in the sense where it's like, oh, every body type is now accepted and people of every shape and size are getting opportunities that they wouldn't have been in the past? Or do you think it's kind of hindering that in a sense where it's like now, since there's so much pressure to be perfect on social media and not have acne or not have this or that it's kind of exacerbating
That's
body
a good
image
question.
issues?
I feel like there's a mixture of both. You know, like there are some of those accounts, like there's a brand that I love called Girlfriend Collective, and they are doing a great job of bringing in people of all different skin types, all different skin colors, all different shapes, and it's amazing what they're doing, and they're really doing that. They're saying we want everyone to have an opportunity to show how beautiful their body is and how beautiful their skin is. Definitely. But then there's still those brands that are just so traditional that's like, no, we want tall, we want skinny, and
like
we want
12 feet tall.
Exactly. And
no curves.
Like 000, you know?
Yeah.
That's the image. And but you know, I'd say there's less of that happening than before, because I remember, I mean, I used to watch, and I never forgot this, because as somebody who's 5'1", I give myself that extra inch every time.
I do too. I'm 5'4.5", but I always round up to 5'5".
Yeah, every time. I'm 5 3/4 technically. Why would I say that? That's so unnecessary. So, but I remember, you know, I had to be either in like 8th or 9th grade, and it was when The Hills was a popular show.
Yeah.
And no tea, no shade, Brady Jenner, love you, literally my first celebrity crush. But there was an episode, and I never forgot it, and I have terrible memories, so it's like a testament to me.
Isn't that funny how certain things will stick out to you and you remember them forever?
I'll never forget it. But they were basically talking, he was having a conversation with one of his guy friends about this girl, and he's like, I mean, I just really like her body because she's like really tall, she's really skinny, she's got that runway look. And as somebody that's 5 3/4,
you're like
5 3/4. Now I have to own to it. I'm like, I'm 5 3/4.
You're like, shoot, well now I'm never gonna get.
Yeah, I was like, and I'm curvy, like that's what they want. That's what these guys want. You know, they don't want a girl that has curves. They don't want a girl that has,
and it sticks in your brain.
Yeah, and so I feel like that was really popular at that time, and now more than ever, there are brands that are trying to be more aware of that and trying to be inclusive of everybody.
Totally.
But like you said, and like you asked, I think that there are still companies out there that aren't going to budge, and that's just going to be how they are, and that sucks. But the people like myself, we have the choice to, you know, shop with them and wear their clothes and give them our hard-earned money, or we can take it somewhere else where we feel that our types are acknowledged as well. It's really a personal thing. You have to decide what your value is and if you care enough about that. If you don't, that's fine. But I do think in the long run, companies are trying to be more inclusive across the board.
And I think that's the great thing about what's happening right now, just like in general, is so many different people, races, body types, whatever it may be, are getting opportunities presented to them that they wouldn't have in the past.
Yeah.
Like, because of the power of the internet, in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you're also seeing more accounts pop up, and I noticed this like just starting this year that are like body dysmorphic related, but in a positive way. It's like positive body image. Hey, I had really big issues with my rolls or with my cellulite, and this is me posting pictures where I don't pose in a flattering manner, and I'm going to post them. And those accounts are really picking up, and I think that's great. And you'll see
like I have cellulite and stretch marks.
Exactly.
It's because we're all human. Like everyone has flaws.
Not everything is meant to be photoshopped out.
I'm sure even Beyonce has some sort of situation.
With that great
and
butt,
she
probably
is
still has
freaking
something.
beautiful.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And it's just being human. Like we are not walking Barbie dolls, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Like accepting these things on our body is just human, and I think that now people are trying to be more aware of the fact that it's normal. You know, because for so long it was just like hidden in the closet. No, I don't have cellulite. Like, no, I put on cream for that, or I do this, or I do that. And that's fine if you do, but accepting, it goes back to the same thing. If you want to get any work done, cool, but make sure that you accept your body the way that it is. You need to accept it the way that it is.
I think that's very, very well said. I want everyone to go check out Jazmine's YouTube channel, and I will link Learning How to Be Happy, her video on self-love and body image, down below in the description. Thank you so much for coming on my show. I loved having you.
I had so much fun.
Everyone, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and hit subscribe. Bye, guys.